Hey Drum Channel YouTube, Kaz Rodriguez here. This is one of my favorite moments in the track. Remember, this track is not about accomplishing straight away. It's really a journey. And what we're trying to do here is allow you to grow with my tracks, technically and musically. It's not about playing just technical, it's about using musical choices with this music. So we are now in the favorite spot for me, which is the solo section of this track. The solo section of this track can be what you want it to be. In the simple form that I was playing just backbeat. And even on that solo section, it just felt great. If we want to elaborate in the solo section, and we can do that by literally staying on the groove and staying with just eighth notes, not filling anything else in, and just adding eighth notes in different places. And it gives you a really good motion of where you want to be, like where you are in the weight of the music as well. So I'm going to just play eighth notes on the hi-hat. And in fact, I'm just going to play on my X-hat, which is here on my right-hand side, or your left. And I'm just going to play eighth notes and a backbeat, and then start to create from this build-up that I have. And I'm just going to show you how to do that in a simple form. Literally just playing eighth note groove, no 16th notes. That's the key, is just start from the basics. And believe me, you're gonna sound wonderful on this track. Let's go straight into it. So that is how you do something simple. And it's okay to do a little few things like syncopated. I did it at the beginning, but it's actually better to just keep yourself disciplined. And I was thinking in my head, just alternating with my kick and snare in variation, just to be a bit more creative, and you start to realize what's happening. And you hear in the track, especially in the track, you hear da 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 da. So that's why I was accenting with it and using my solistic approach to it with the snare on an eighth note, because it lands on an eighth note, right? Let's listen to it in how I would build in an advanced way of playing it. So with this one, I was just like messing around with, again, being creative when you go a bit further and thinking a bit outside of the box. All I'm doing here is thinking, okay, I'm just gonna try do paradiddle. So I could start my paradiddle with my left hand and go and land with the snare drum. If you don't know what a paradiddle is, it's right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. And I'm doing it the opposite way. So and it's just something that you can really get used to, because playing a paradiddle in general, we are utilizing right and left and alternate angles. So we're using right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, left. And those who know me, I really am obsessed with paradiddles. And it's my favorite rudiment of all time. So I like to incorporate in either side, because what you must play with your right, and you must also learn with your left. That's a really important thing to learn. So I'm going to play this again. So I'm basically trying to establish with the paradiddle using left hand lead, which allows me to land with the snare with the backbeat. If I did it right side, there's a lot of reach. So I know that if I'm doing with left, so just using that left hand really helps you to be able to gauge that snare to hi-hat contact. And again, I'm using 2 hi-hats for this, which gives you 2 different sonics. That's in the more advanced form. And this is a solo section. And I know we haven't even played any toms or fills or anything like that. The idea is basically to build. This is the first half of the build. And I would highly recommend, which you'll be able to play along with these loops, that this section of the loop, I will give you 2 different tempos, and we're not going for the max tempo. This tempo is 90 BPM, so it's not too bad. But if we start to think double time in fills, we're going to 180 territory. So I'm going to give you a loop that is a slower down version of it, maybe about 70 BPM, so you have access to express your creativity and doing it in 90 BPM, which is the normal tempo.